Hello! Welcome to a slightly different location, the other side of the room. And in this video, I'm going to talk about some language games. I've got some really cool language card games in front of me. Language Guardians, number one, and quite the collection of Say What with Friends card games as well. So if we're going to be playing these games in this video, if you want to skip forward to see Language Guardians in action, head over to this timestamp right now. Just scroll forward to this time. Or if you want to skip right forward to see us playing the Say What Singlish card game, skip forward to this time. Okay, you in? Right, so let's get started. First of all then, Language Guardians. So let's make some space. And this is available in actually multiple languages. So this version is the English version and this is the French version as well. And it doesn't really matter what version you have. If you are, there we go. If you're playing to learn a language, it really doesn't matter. As long as obviously you speak the language of the version so you can read the cards, because there's bits of writing to read. But it's suitable for any language. So what you have are these different colours of cards. I'm not very good at, I was never very good at laying out cards. There we go. So what you have are different cards such as a green, a purple or pink, another one there, a black and white, a red and blue, right? So each of these colours represents something different. So you've got these greens, that is your nouns or earth cards. The purple, the pink is your wild card. You can use these at any time that you want. You can just put those down on any colour, on any name, anything, right? So they're like your kind of, what's the one you get in Uno? What's the card you have in Uno? The one that you can just chuck down anytime. Uno, I don't know. You know the one, you know the kind of thing I mean. These are your black and white. Black and white is air or adjectives. The red is fire and sentences, and the blue is water and verbs. So that means that if you put down a blue card, for example, you have to say what a place can do, right? So it's not just about say a place, el mercado, el banco, la escuela, whatever, right? You're actually thinking, what can that place do? So, el museo puede enseñarnos. The museum can teach us, right? You get the idea? So it's the colour determining what it is that you're going to say. But with these ones, you can only play these when you have either the same thing at the top, so when it says person, person, or when it's the same colour, like this one. Ta-da! So you could play a green on top of a green. So that's what you're pairing up, the colour or the thing that the card is. Now, these colours then change what your task is. So when you start the game, you have 5 cards each. So let's say that these are your 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And every player has 5 cards. And then you take this one and you turn the top deck over. So we've got now a green one that says apparel. Now I don't have anything that says apparel, but I do have a green one that's a person. So on my person card, what it says is, say a person's name and place this card on the card with the same element or name, okay? So say a person's name. So let's say we're going to play this in Spanish. I might say el doctor. I might say el profesor, for example, right? La princesa, whatever it is. Put that on top as I've said that, and because it's green, remember the elements, it's green, so that's just a noun. Done, my turn is done. And then the next person would go, and let's say they don't have a green, they don't have person, but they do have a purple, a pink, a wild card. They can put that down anytime. So they put down that wild card, say a name of a type of transportation. So let's say el coche, right? Place this card on any card, choose an element, earth, fire, water or air. So that's the different colours, the black and white, the red, the blue or the green. So you pick then what you want. So let's say that this person went with the wild card. This was what they had left. They could then decide, you know what, I want to get rid of this animal card. So I'm going to say that it is air, which is black and white. Then they can put that down. Boom, animal. You get the idea, right? I always find card games and games in general really hard to explain verbally. So I figured the best way to do this is to do this by actually playing it. So, Ashley, This is how I shuffle.
Spread them out.
Just spread and put them.
Oh, wow.
So we get 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We put the deck there and we start a pile here. Yeah?
Okay.
So the first one is person or red.
Right.
So you can go first because I dealt. So do you have person or do you have red or do you have a wild card, which is the other one you can put down at any time?
So I can say a person's name, place this card. Are we going for like a language on this one?
We'll do Spanish.
Okay.
Don't worry, we won't do Singlish on this one.
So I'm going to go for person. I'm going to go say a person's name and place this card on. So I'm going to say Lindsay.
No, you can't just say like an actual name. Like
Say a person's name?
yeah, but like a person like la princesa, el doctor, la doctora.
That's not their name. You don't go, all right, doctor.
Yeah, but it's like
You're like Queenie.
no, but it's like the name of a person, like a thing. You can't just say an actual name.
So like a profession.
Yeah. Or
Okay.
like a
El Maestro.
el maestro.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Right. I am gonna go this one. So blue person. Now blue means verb. So say what a person can do and place this card on top. So if I stick with maestro, I would say doctor. I would say enseñar, to teach. Just the verb. I'm going to give the verb to teach.
Okay, yeah. So I'm going to go with blue card, and I'm going to go with so say what a place can do. El supermercado para caro? No.
What do you want to say?
A supermarket can sell things.
Oh, puede. You can say puede. So el supermercado puede.
El supermercado puede.
And then vender is the
vender.
verb. Okay. Can sell las cosas. Okay, I'm going to put down a wild card. Wild card! And it's a transportation. Say the name of a type of transport. So I'm going to say el barco, because there's a picture of a boat on it.
Right.
And I'm going to pick, the next colour is going to be black and white, which is air or adjectives.
I'm going to go with black and white then.
Oh, you have a black and white?
I do.
Hoping you wouldn't.
Animal.
So this is black and white, this is describe now. So describe an animal.
El tortuga es verde.
Cool, not bad. La tortuga es verde. Oh, that's good, that's good. I have black and white, so that's my connection. I'm going to go with person, describe a person. So let me think of a person. I'm going to say Santa Claus, right? Santa Claus is, okay, so Santa es una persona muy amable. Ho, ho, ho. A very friendly person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's nice. I'd go for red.
He's red.
He's red.
Santa Claus is red.
Santa Claus is red.
If you want to get your own copy of Language Guardians, head straight to languagecardgames.com and you can do just that. All right then, moving on. So, put Language Guardians to one side, and next up we have these delightful card games from Say What With Friends. Now this is a company run by Lillian Lee in Singapore. We spoke to her, we interviewed her for Language Stories for the Singapore episode, so check that out. I'll put a link in the description below. But her cards, over the years, she's been kind enough to send me quite the collection. We've got Japanese, we've got Korean, we've got Hokkien, we've got one about food in Singapore as well, which is just delicious. And the one we're going to have a little play of today is Singlish as well. So, what is the deal? How do these work? Well, let me show you the Singlish one so you can find out. Okay, so this is a game with a very cute design, all about having fun and learning some language in the process. In this case, Singlish. So what do? You split into 2 teams and you nominate a, how does she call it? An sing or an saw, right? So already we're learning some words. And that person is responsible for acting out the word that they see on the card. So I'm going to pick a card Ta-da! This is what it says. So I now need to act out this word. If you don't know what it means, it's got a translation and then it's got an example sentence as well. So my word is xiao, which means crazy. It says idiot ratted out on me to boss. Xiao liao la, right? So that's a way that you can use this in a sentence. So I might have to describe this like xiao, 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 like this. And then hopefully my partner will be able to guess the word. So that's basically how the game works. And then obviously the team with the most points wins, but it's a little bit different for other decks, for other languages. So for example, the Japanese one, you have two piles, A and B, and you put them together to make little sentences. But yeah, this is the Singlish one, and that's what we're gonna have a little play of in this episode. Ta-da! You appeared like magic. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
So I think we're gonna play a little bit different.
Okay.
So because we don't know Singlish, we're gonna play it that I'm gonna say the word and then give you an example and see if you can guess the meaning.
Okay.
And then kind of act it out from there, right?
Okay,
So we'll just twist it around a little bit. So the word, and this is a kind of an easy one accidentally to start with, is chop chop. As in chop chop, finish the work, la. Don't waste time, la.
It's like go quickly, like.
Yeah, like hurry up, chop 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 chop. We say that, right, in English? Yeah, okay, chop chop. Cool. So 1 point for you. So I'll give you the card if you guessed it right.
Can I do it to you?
Yeah, now you do it to me, and then we'll keep the cards if we guess each one right.
So I say McCann.
Okay.
And I'm hungry, la. Let's go McCann.
Okay, so I know makan from Malay and Indonesian means to eat, so this means to eat?
Yeah, it's the verb to eat. Is that right?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So cool, so I win a card.
Okay.
Okay, you'll go again. Okay, cuckoo. His fashion sense, damn cuckoo.
Oh, like crazy.
Yeah.
Cuckoo. Oh, that's easy, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Bodo. Bodo.
By the way, I should say, if you don't know how to pronounce these, there is audio on the website.
So I say Bodo. Bodo tia.
Bodo tia.
Bodo tia.
Okay, I don't know that one.
Give
me another like clue, some kind of like.
It's an adjective.
Okay.
So it's like you go. You're so bodo.
I don't know. It could be anything.
You see somebody walking across the street and they like fall over because they were looking at the phone. Going, you're bodo, yeah.
You idiot.
Kind of. It's stupid or dumb.
Okay.
Like
Bodo.
I'm gonna keep that then.
Yeah. Okay. I won't get that one.
Get that.
I'll try one more for you. Okay. Suaku is the word.
Mm-hmm.
For example, don't be so suaku la. Don't you know what Facebook is? Don't be so suaku.
Don't be so silly. Don't be so suaku. Don't be so
suaku. Like country bumpkin is one of the options. Ill-informed, ignorant, or backward.
Whoa.
Don't be so suaku la. Don't you know what Facebook is?
Oh wow, that's
right.
That's
the literal meaning is a mountain tortoise.
Aw.
Mountain tortoise.
That's quite sweet.
Yeah.
Quite fun though, I like that.
It's quite fun, right?
Like I'm learning Singlish.
You learn it, yeah. Cool. If you want to get your hands on any of these games, head on over to saywhatwithfriends.com and you can do just that. And there we have it. So, do you love playing language learning games? Do you have any that you enjoy? Maybe you've played Language Guardians or any of the Say What With Friends games. Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, remember to subscribe for regular language learning videos and I will see you very soon. Thank you. Bye.